coalitions will form the next New Zealand government, and New Zealand First Leader Winston Peters has declared he holds the balance of responsibility to decide who. With 90% of the votes counted, National looks to have secured 58 seats in the next parliament, but even with their sole surviving current coalition partner, it's still not enough to get them over the line. Labour leader Jacinda Ardern, at home with mother Laurel, watching the progress of the election on TV, photo David White stuff they would need New Zealand First 7.5% and the 9 seats that come with it to get over the 61 seats needed to form government. But Labour on 35.7%, 45 seats, could just manage to scrape the numbers with the Green Party on 5.9%, 7 seats, and NZ First. As things stand, I believe that we do have the balance of political responsibility, Mr. Peters said on Saturday night. We're not going to squander that opportunity. The decision we'll make, and every one of my colleagues will know that it's not going to be premature. He wrapped up his speech just as Labour leader Jacinda Ardern was leaving home to head to her campaign party. She told supporters she had called National leader Bill English to discuss the result, conceding neither of them would determine the election outcome. Bill English and family at the Pullman Hotel on election day. Photos Izzy Sparks stuff. I simply cannot predict at this point what decision other leaders will take, she said. Ardern, who electrified New Zealand's election when she took over as main opposition Labour leader just 7 weeks ago, acknowledged her party won't get a majority but signalled SHES not giving up hope of forming a government. New Zealand First Party leader Winston Peters seated at a hotel in Russell. Photo Jason Doorday stuff. There's still a lot in play at the moment, Ardern, 37, said as she emerged from her home in Auckland shortly after 10 p.m. I don't expect there will be any conversations for a little while yet, said Ardern, who spent the evening at home with family and briefly thanked supporters via a Facebook Live video stream. Green Party co-leader James Shaw is confident the 3 opposition parties will form government. New Zealanders overwhelmingly voted for change, he said. By 11 p.m. 9 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, National leader Bill English was yet to address the crowd of hundreds at his campaign event, but former Prime Minister John Key had declared the party's result phenomenal. Mr. Peters has been kingmaker, a label he despises, twice before, but history is no indication of what decision he'll make this time around. In 1996, he sided with National, working alongside Prime Minister Jim Bolger and later his successor Jenny Shipley, who coincidentally was having dinner at the same restaurant as Mr. Peters' party on Saturday night. But the coalition ended badly when Ms. Shipley sacked Mr. Peters from cabinet. In 2005, he sided with Labour, giving Helen Clark a third term as Prime Minister. The big loser of Saturday night was the Maori Party, which lost its 2 MPs, Te Ururoa Flavel and Marama Fox, ending their support relationship with National, AAP and Bloomberg.